What's going on, and welcome to my May 13th, 2020 comic book pull list. So here we are, yet another week of new comic books kinda coming out. More so still on the DC side than anything else. I think a few small press books dropped this week, but I didn't really see anything go into the new pile at our local comic book store. So when it comes to new comic books, it ended up being just one. But don't worry, I've still got other goodies as well. And let's go ahead and get started with Justice League issue number 44. And when I saw Justice League issue number 44, my first thought to the whole thing was, wait, Robert Venditti's still writing it? Because I was under the impression that the last issue, issue 43, was going to be his last Justice League book because he was moving on to different projects. Yet here we are, issue number 44, still written by Robert Venditti, which I'm not complaining because I really liked what he did with the book in those first few issues. They were simple, yet I loved how he made all of the characters relevant, presented some very interesting dynamics in terms of how the Justice League plots and plans, and then getting to see them carry out the plans, which led to their success. And I have no doubt that I am in for some good stuff. And just like the previous week, I also picked up a couple trade paperbacks, one of those being Dark Victory. And it was actually kind of an interesting story. So while I was at my local comic book store, I had saw this on the shelf and I was like, man, I need to get me that book at some point because I have The Long Halloween, but I don't have Dark Victory. And I'll be honest, I've actually never read Dark Victory, which is one of the reasons why I wanted it so much. But, it was at a price point of $25 and I was like, a little too much at the moment. So I decided to go ahead, hold off on it, and then when I went over to Tidal Wave Books, where I picked up the trade paperbacks from last week, I actually saw this on the shelf for $10, and I thought that was an absolute steal. So I went ahead, I picked it up, only then, of course, to look on the back and be like, oh, there's also the Haunted Knight. Now I gotta get that one. And then for some reason, I've been in crazy nostalgia mode trying to go after a lot of old books that I read like years and years and years ago and just thinking, God, I've got to read it again. Like last week, Daredevil Born Again, The Man Without Fear, and other books like that. And this week, it's going to be 0 Hour, A Crisis in Time. God, the last time I remember reading 0 Hour was actually not in the trade itself, but within the single issues that I think I was reading at the local library. God, I must have been like 13 or something at the time, maybe even younger. It was insane. It was a long time ago. I only remember like the basis of the story, where it's Hal Jordan after he's made his transition into Parallax and like the Justice League got to stop him. And I just love the back here. Everything you know about the DC Universe will be affected. The universe will be shaken to its very foundations and then rebuilt. Much like every other crisis. Those old school pages. God, there's nothing like it. And the last book on this May 13th, 2020 comic book pull list is, well, another manga of Batman and the Justice League Volume 3. Yeah, I know, I picked up Volume 2 last week, and I had also seen Volume 3 was there, and I decided, well, let's wait till the next week to get it. See, now I'm caught up, I have all 3 volumes, and in this one, oh man, the Reverse Flash. The Reverse Flash in manga form. Super excited. Green Lantern, yes, they're gonna go head to head. I need to read it. Well, that completes my May 13th, 2020 comic book pull list, and I would like to know what you picked up. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.